Welcome to the European Darts Trophy from a packed-out RWE Sporthalle in Mulheim, Germany, for day 2 of the tournament and the entrance of the big guns of world darts. The seeded players enter at this stage, of course. The first one we're seeing is Brendan Dolan, the number 7 seed, the history maker they call him, the former Grand Prix finalist. Welcoming our own legendary caller, Russ Bray. He's taking on the Spartan, Cristo Reyes, who's swagging on stage for the opening game of the second round here at the European Darts Trophy, with about 200 weight of darts accoutrements hanging from his belt. It was the manner of a medieval jailer that he took to the stage. I'm Dan Dawson, calling this one alongside me, Rob Malarkey.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Very good afternoon to you. I tell you what, Dan, day 1 will take some following. Max Hopp's 6-4 win over Raymond van Barneveld is being talked of today by the crowd here as one of the greatest moments in German darts history. Let's just hope today's action isn't interrupted by fire alarms, and let's hope the lights don't go out on what promises to be a terrific 10 hours on the stage today. First up, a really intriguing match as well. Cristo Reyes caught the eye yesterday. He was blistering at times in his opening round win. Brendan Dolan, perhaps some will say, is overdue a good run in Europe on the European Tour stage, and this match should well set the scene for 15 further high caliber, high quality matches to follow as well. Like you say, the big guns involved. Michael van Gerwen, fellow 2015 Tour winners Michael Smith and Bob Thornton are here. Two-time world champion Adrian Lewis, world match play finalist James Wade, and of course, as I said, the last man standing for the host nation, teenager Max Hopp. Underway though, Cristo throwing first in this second round encounter.
Cristo Reyes sporting the new beard, a substantial one at that. First time we saw it in the opening round, when he saw off Connie Finnan. He's just been collecting victories against different nationalities from the World Cup of Darts to get to this stage. Beat his World Cup of Darts teammate Antonio Alcinas in qualifying, then saw off Robert Marjanovic, the Croat. Then it was Connie Finnan, the Irish player. Now he's got Northern Ireland's Brendan Dolan, one of these stars of the World Cup of Darts over the last couple of years. 2 years ago, he's probably the best player in the whole tournament. And if he wins this, he could well face Englishman Mervyn King, although Daryl Gurney will have something to say about that. So it could be another Irishman of sorts for Cristo Reyes next. Let's not get carried away here, though. One match at a time. Strange match, though, the Reyes-Finnan one yesterday. He raced into a 5-0 lead with ton plus checkouts of 102 and a brilliant 143 as well. But he slightly stopped in his tracks, wasn't he, late on? But he sealed the win 3 legs later by 6 legs to 2. Big score from Dolan here. Might be thinking of an early break. Of course, this is the return to competitive ranking darts after, well, best part of 2 months for a lot of players. Cristo managed to get that game under his belt in the opening round, but Brendan's not been on the World Series
41
playing in front of the TV cameras, so the last action he saw was at the World Match Play.
Max Hopp would love this, by the way, wouldn't he? He'd take this out, no problem. Brendan Dolan, were you watching? No, you weren't.
Yeah, Max Hopp, 161 checkout twice against Raymond van Barneveld. Of course, there's a 161 checkout that he took out against Mervyn King at the World Championships. I spoke to him yesterday. He said, ever since I hit it against Mervyn, it just goes in.
It's a good, superstitious one for him.
Ooh, now then, a 160. Ooh, needed the other treble, and Brendan Dolan returns. It's a 2-darter.
Brendan, you require
potentially. Looking at the treble 20 for double top. If he's just below the bed, he may go tops. Oh, that's perfect. So he does get 2 darts for the leg, and an early break of throw for Brendan Dolan.
Won't be hurried, will he?
He certainly will not.
Shake
no guide.
60.
Yeah, no help to him that first dart.
60.
Yeah, you saw the shake of the head. It was of very little use to him, and Reyes can save his skin here. Can he take out the tops? Just above the wire with the first attempt.
20.
And just below with the second.
You require 40.
3 clear darts at tops for Brendan Dolan then, for a 1-0 lead.
And a very early break as well. Double 10. Oh, he's chasing all over the board. Double 5.
35.
Can be awkward, and it is for Dolan too. Well, Dolan looking nervous as a kitten out there at the moment. Reyes, will he look this gift horse in the mouth? Was Reyes checking he needed 40 then?
I think he must have been.
What else could it be?
Game show on the
Good
first
job he did check.
Mr. Reyes.
Well, it was a 19 dart leg.
Game on.
Not pretty from Cristo Reyes, but a big sigh of relief nevertheless for the Spartan from Spain.
Yeah, winner of this, as he said, will take on either Mervyn King, the number 10 seed, or Daryl Gurney, the man from Derry. They will be on this afternoon. It's the 6th game of the afternoon session. And I've got big names everywhere you look. Robert Thornton, winner of the most recent European Tour event, that was in Dusseldorf, just before the match play. He's up next against Christian Kist, a former world champion. Justin Piper, Mensur Suljovic. That could be a battle. Terry Jenkins, 9-time major finalist, will face Steve West, who overcame Dave Hallett in the opening round. Benito van der Pas, number 6 seed now. He's there by virtue of Gary Anderson's withdrawal from this event, and that would mean that if he wins his match and Michael van Gerwen wins his match, they would meet in the last 16. Not the first time that has happened, of course. You remember that it was Benito who ended Michael van Gerwen's ridiculous unbeaten run on the European Tour. MVG winning the first 4 events of the year, only came up unstuck against this fellow Dutchman. And that's our first rendition of Stand Up If You Love the Dance in this packed hall here at the RWE Sport Hall. The former European Championship venue, of course. Not here this year, it's in Belgium. If you do want to go, and I can assure you,
70.
You get this kind of atmosphere, it's going to be a belter. You can still get tickets. Available at the PDC website, the PDC Europe website. Michael van Gerwen, the defending champion, hit a 9 darter last year on his way to the title.
Yeah, 167 check out in the final as well against Jenkins. Raising the roof here.
Well, Reyes down to a finish. It's a big one though. Did take out that 143 in his win over Connie Finnan. Saw a load of big finishes yesterday. Yeah, down for the 19s here, Brendan, I think.
99.
Yeah,
well, he's
100.
chips it off, but
150.
Reyes with an outside chance here of finishing things off. Not anymore after that 5.
75. Brendan, you require
Halved it,
100.
but Brendan Dolan, he gave himself 2 darts at tops in the first leg when he left this. Missed them both. Stay on that treble 20. Gets it. Down for double 10.
90.
And misses inside again.
Brendan
Dolan just looking a little bit rusty on his doubles after the break from competitive action.
Certainly is. Well, 18 leaves tops for a 2-0 lead for Reyes.
35.
And the shake of the head tells its own story. So Dolan missed at double 10, sorry, missed at double 5. Well, and double 10 last time around as well. Can he fare better this time? Yes, he can. The thumbs up from the history maker, who levels things up straight away.
Yeah, I mentioned the European Championships being held here. It was here that Brendan Dolan made his way to the semi-finals of the Euros in 2012.
60.
Beat Taylor for the first time, beat him in the quarterfinals. It was the first time Taylor had ever lost at the European Championships. But then he ended up squandering a winning position against Wes Newton in the semis. He was 9-6 up and lost 5 consecutive legs. Newton going on to lose to Simon Whitlock. So although that was a disappointment, he will have very fond memories of playing in this hall, Brendan Dolan. Mind you, with the success he's had, ranked number 11 in the world, he'll have fond memories of
a lot of places.
Venues all over the world.
Reached the third round in this tournament last year. It wasn't held in Mulheim, it was held elsewhere in Leipzig, I believe. He lost 6-5 to Andy Hamilton. Round 3 has been about par for the course for Dolan
25.
on the European circuit this year. He has been an ever present in Europe, as you say, but he had good runs to the last 8 in both Munich and Dusseldorf. He lost 6-3 to Kim Huybrechts the last time out in the quarters. Lost 6-1 to John Henderson in Munich in the last 8 there. And Henderson went on to reach the final, losing to Van Gerwen. But yeah, he's been a third round quarter-final sort of player in Europe this season, and there are those who say he's capable of going further than that, and he certainly is.
Yeah, he certainly is. I mean, look at the rest of the Pro Tour. He's had a couple of semi-final appearances, one final. He lost that 6-5 to Lewis. Made the final of one of these in Veldhoven. It was the Dutch Darts Masters when it was held there. He ended up losing to Kim Huybrechts in the final of that. He's a real threat, is Brendan, in whatever tournament he goes into. Christo's left himself at 150 again. Ooh, now then, a 180 really hurts, puts loads of pressure on Reyes. And there it is, first one of the afternoon, the crowd on their feet. Dolan gives it a little helicopter celebration, and Christo Reyes is being forced to take this out. He might do. Oh, well, I thought he might stay on the treble 20. He would have left double 15, which is nobody's favourite, but you better have having a dart at that than no dart at all. And 2 darts for Brendan Dolan. At double top, you would think. Yeah, that's the way he's going. He's not hit it yet. And he gets it this time around. Brendan Dolan takes a 2-1 lead, and that's the breakup throw he was after.
Game on.
Yeah, we talked at length yesterday, or at least Rod Harrington did, about the value of pulling out a 180 against the throw. Kevin Painter did it 4 times yesterday in his win over Alan Norris, by the way. That's how you do it. And Dolan just illustrating its value and its worth there. Just putting the pressure on at exactly the right time, and he has the break. He has a 2-1 lead. And, well, just threatening to build a bit of momentum here. Let's see how Reyes can respond. Won't be panicking just yet.
Yeah, Christo's found himself to have a bit of a barrier when it comes to getting past the second round of these European Tour events. This is his 6th of the year, so he's qualifying for them all right. He's only missed out on 1 so far, although he's failed to qualify for Innsbruck next week as well. But 6 out of 8 isn't bad. However, he's yet to get past round 2. So, looking to put that right this weekend. He's yet to make a quarter-final of PDC, but this is his debut year. And he puts in a 140. Trying to apply some pressure and break straight back against Brendan Dolan.
But Dolan responding in kind with a ton 40 of his own. Well, it's the 140 show at the moment. .140 from Dolan here will be interesting. Just maybe will force Reyes' hand a little bit. Just the ton.
I know that Rod Harrington likes the 25 of that last dart there.
One of Harrington's many theorems.
Yeah. he does like that one. Would have left him 96, which is a 2-darter. You can go out in 2 darts from 101, but you have to be a bit of a showboat. Treble 15, treble 17, which doesn't make a great deal of sense. Christo Reyes sets the shot up very nicely, though. Potential 13-darter coming in if Brendan can't take out the 101 now. Is that 21? That would leave, I think. Yeah, tops. He's got it. Surely it's there. Oh! All he was doing was aiming for that dart. And he hit it, but it just sort of glanced off to the left and high.
Wow. Which is more showboaty, treble 17 bull or tops?
Oh. Good percentages.
Say
tops is a much easier shot. I think it's the first dart gets there.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Anyway,
the danger is, of course, you miss the ball in time.
No need for tops here, just tops for a 3-1 lead. And once again, he's Forced over to double 10.
26.
He's hit the 6. That's a way off.
Crystal, you require
I think that
24.
goal was covering quite a bit of the bed, so he was just trying to sneak it in the top bit there. In the end, he's gone quite a long way into the 6, and Cristo Reyes has been given a reprieve and
Game
breaks
shot on the
back
full flag. Mr. Reyes.
to a base.
This leg Crystal in first
So
base.
double 12 at the
Game
4th
on.
attempt, and it's now 2 apiece. We always half expect Dolan matches to go the distance in many respects. Often they don't, but there's almost an air of inevitability about them when they do.
Oh, you see.
41.
Brendan Dolan, 1 out of 7 on tops, although he did it once when he needed it twice. It's a bit confusing. Either way, neither man finishing particularly well.
125.
I mean, Cristo hit that 1-4-3 against Connie Finnan in the opening round, but he still hit fewer than 1 in 3 of his doubles. So, despite that one enormous checkout, the rest of the finishing wasn't particularly good. See those overall averages.
85.
Plenty of room for improvement there.
Well, Reyes is suffering at the moment. 41, backed up by an 85 at the outset of leg 5 here. Christian Kist and Bob Thornton waiting in the wings. They're up next here on the stage in the RWE Sporthalle. Robert Thornton, our champion in Dusseldorf 2 months ago, beating Kim Huybrechts in the final there.
96.
Yeah, he was absolutely unreal in the closing stages of that tournament. Robert Thornton winning his semi-final with an average of 100 in net. An average about 105, I think it was, against Huybrechts in the final. He just wasn't missing.
Just gone off the boil slightly this match in this 5th leg. It's a finding your feet sort of leg, this one. But Dolan's in with a great chance to break again here.
That's the thing with Brendan Dolan, because he's not rat-a-tat-tat as the player. It looks sort of a bit ploddy, but then you realise, oh, hang on, he's throwing for a 13-darter here. Nothing wrong with this at all. But he has struggled on that double top particularly.
First dart as well, particularly.
Game
No problem though with the 3rd and final dart on double 10.
6 leg Brendan at full fast. Game on.
And it's another break for Brendan Dolan, who leads 3-2. He's halfway there. Well, starting off this 6th leg much better than he did the 5th. Took him 7 or 8 darts to get to 140 in the 5th leg.
140.
These guys in the same quarter of the draw as defending champion Michael Smith.
140.
Raining 140s here in Mulheim. Yeah, Mervyn King or Darrell Gurney awaits, and then in the same quarter there's the Michael Smith Wes Newton game. Could be a belter that. And Vincent van der Voort and Kevin Painter, plenty of experience in that quartet. As Brendan Dolan
140.
needs to settle for another ton 40, but good leg of darts this.
Yeah, much better. 13th 140 of the match. That's just about kept the averages, well, for Dolan in the 90s anyway.
124.
Won't be any more in this leg. Dolan down to a finish first.
Ooh, just gets in the fat part of the 14, needs the bullseye and gets it. A 12-darter for Brendan Dolan under serious pressure. Reyes was looking at a 2-dart finish after 3 visits to the ball. Really strong leg of darts from both men there, and Brendan Dolan, despite his worries and travails on tops and 10s and 5s, the bullseye, he's 1 for 1.
Well, I have to hold my hands up and say I wasn't expecting that. That was extraordinary. The way he struggled with his doubles today, I just almost assumed that the ball would be missed. But right off Dolan at your peril.
Don't try and make sense of this game. Baffling.
So for the first time today we have a cushion of 2 legs, but Cristo Reyes don't write him off just yet either. Reyes with his first maximum of the match. 1 apiece. That's got the crowd going.
You see there, not a great deal between them. A few extra visits to the board for Brendan Dolan, where he's hit 1 treble. Similar finishing checker. You can see he's had a lot more opportunities, Brendan. Just slightly outscored Cristo with those 96+ scores. That's given him more chances to kill legs off. It's taken him a while.
Oh.
And there we go, that's 180 number 2, and maybe Brendan Dolan is just moving through the gears here.
Well, the helicopter is swirling once again.
59.
Reyes leaving himself 80. Will he get the chance?
18 now.
Oh, he's missed it. And he's a long way off as well. And he's hit the treble 3 as well for good measure too.
Cristo, you require 80.
Great first start, gives him 2 at double 10, and he only needs the 1, and that is a very efficient kill for Cristo Reyes.
Yeah, that's exactly the sort of no-nonsense, get the job done leg that he needed there. Didn't want to be messing about with doubles, with Dolan looking to move in for the kill potentially.
Yeah, he's on a potential 2-darter himself there, Brendan, so Cristo knew he had to get the job done, did so. 14-darter, and now he's got the chance to attack the Dolan throw, and he's doing exactly that.
140.
Yet another 140. Number 8 for Cristo Reyes. Hitting 1 a leg, pretty much.
Well, this time it's Dolan's head who's dropping.
96.
Well, a sub-ton score here from Brendan will give Cristo maybe an opportunity to press on here and threaten a break.
55.
And that's exactly what he's done.
Cristo's leg to lose now. I think he'll look at the 19s here. 5 19s, lose 170. Oh, no, he's just staying up there. Fair enough. And switching to the 18s.
58.
Maybe with hindsight, you wish he'd gone for the 19s instead after posting 58 there. That was a real opportunity for Reyes, and it's passed him by.
Yeah, he's still got his nose in front, but if Brendan, I mean, a 180 would hurt. 1040 may not be enough,
100.
and a ton certainly isn't. Cristo Reyes, 6 darts from here. Lovely. Beautiful. Down to the 17s. Oh, perfection from the Spaniard.
Well,
Brendan Dolan, the number 7 seed, hits his opponent with a 15-darter and a 12-darter back-to-back to establish a 2-leg lead. Cristo Reyes is looking to go 14-darter, 13-darter. Well, it's have to be 14, and this is an awkward 9. He's missed a long way outside, but he finds it with the last dart. 4 consecutive legs. Sub 15 darts from these two.
Game on.
All tied up at 4 apiece. It's effectively a best of 3. Brendan Dolan may be feeling the pressure now.
Well, 5 successive visits there, failed to get more than 100, Dolan. Just when he looks to have found a little bit of rhythm, he goes the other way, or at least that's been the story so far today. Head bowed, just waiting for his opportunity. He's not even watching the stage, he's not even watching the board, he's just hoping Russ Bray calls out a low score, and he hasn't. It's a ton 40 for Christo, turning the screw just a little bit here now. Oh, points on the floor for Dolan.
And there you see, bit of a slow start from these two with a couple of 19 dart legs, but then only one since then has lasted longer than 5 visits to the board. And it's been that relentless ton 40 hitting from both men, to be fair. You see the averages there. Christo 94 overall. That's been creeping up as the match has gone on. Brendan Dolan's has as well.
Well, he needed that. 6 visits without scoring over a ton. He gets a 140. He'll feel slightly better. Still work to do here, though, against the Reyes throw, admittedly. But a 140 again from Reyes. Look at that. 140, 140, 140 brings him down to 81.
Yeah, very professional job from Christo Reyes in this leg, looking for a 3rd consecutive leg. And Dolan needs it, doesn't get it. 140, I don't think it's enough. It leaves him 141. Christo Reyes, 81 left now. Does he go the aggressive route? He goes for the bullseye, so that guarantees himself a dart.
And it's double 18 for a 5-4 lead, but he's some way off with it as well. Tall order here for Dolan, but you wouldn't put it past him. Just needs to rediscover a little bit of something here.
$61. Christo, you require 80.
He managed to pin this in the previous leg. Oh, but he's splitting it this time around. Just about gets the 2.
Game shot in the ninth.
Puts that bang in the middle of the double 8. So Christo Reyes into the lead for the first time since the first leg.
Yeah, he's won the last 3 legs. Christo Reyes, one more, and he's into the 3rd round tomorrow to face either Mervyn King or Daryl Gurney,
45,
who are involved in our 6th match of the day here in Mulheim.
Could Christo Reyes be about to book his place in the last 16 of European Tour event for the first time?
41.
And you see Christo just turning a few of those 1 treble visits that Brendan's had into 2 treble visits.
99.
Still not a great deal in the averages. It is effectively going with throw in this one. Finishing's been a little bit better from Christo. Still not brilliant. I mean, 36%, 1 in 3 of their darts hitting the double. The pros expect that they're going to do that as a very, very bare minimum. Just the 60. Christo Reyes. Opportunity to end this before a decided leg.
85.
Just the 85.
Well, Dolan just needs to somehow rediscover the habit of hitting trebles here.
$44.
And he hasn't done. 45, 99, 60, 44. Dolan's last 4 visits. He is in a bit of turmoil here. Reyes, anything but. And what a time to come up with your second 180 of the match. against the throw with a 5-4 lead. Brings him down to 110. He is fast approaching the finishing tape here.
Well, it looked like Brendan Dolan had his man exactly where he wanted him when he hit that 12-darter, 1-2-4 check out on the ball to go 4-2 up. Since then, it is all been Cristo Reyes. He's won 3 consecutive legs, and he is set to complete a 6-4 victory, unless Brendan Dolan takes out the 1-5-3. This
has to go, really.
Well, it'll be huge. And it's nowhere near with that first dart. And Brendan Dolan, the number 7 seed, could be the first seeded player on stage and the first seed to be dumped out of the tournament. Cristo Reyes looking at 888 for a 6-4 win.
He is on the brink of something very special indeed, and he takes it out at the second time of asking. And for the first time on the European circuit this year, Cristo Reyes is through to the 3rd round of a European Tour event. Brendan Dolan looked to be in a very good position when he led 4-2, a 1-2-4 checkout, and Reyes appeared to be on the ropes, but he wasn't having any of that. He reeled off the next 4. And, well, Cristo Reyes is in uncharted territory here in Mulheim. He is on his way through. Brendan Dolan, well, he is on his way home. He'll be back with us next weekend in Innsbruck, but plenty to work on in the meantime. We start things off on day 2 with an upset here. Cristo Reyes is through. Let's grab a few words with the Spartan from your MC, Elmar Volker.
Ja, da kommt da hinten, sie winkt. Ist das eine spanisch sprechende Dame? Oder winkt sie einfach nur? Nein. Ist keiner da? Kein spanisch sprechender Mensch hier? Okay. It's a great win against Brendan Dolan.
Very difficult. Brendan is very good player. I find for is my first time in second round in the European. Thank you.
Also, sagt no problem at all. Erstmal Applaus für Cristo. Der freut sich riesig und es ist schön, dass er einfach stehen bleibt und versucht, Englisch zu sprechen. Er sagt, sein allererstes